in our discussion related to India's foreign policy. Now, I would like to focus on a new area. We have focused on, especially the Southeast Asia, India's Look East policy, Act East policy, ASEAN and related various institutions, and a lot of activities are there. Now, I would like to focus on in the Indian Ocean region. And one big development is the Indian Ocean Region Association, or IORA. So, this video is all about IORA and India's stand and the various activities and what is going on. So, that is what I would like to discuss in this Indian Ocean region. And the first topic is Indian Ocean Region Association, IORA. So, in this context, let me just remind you, the first summit of the Indian Ocean Rim Association, this IORA means Indian Ocean Rim, or earlier, many people used to say the region also, Rim Association, Indian Ocean Rim Association. And the first meeting, for the summit level meeting was held in Jakarta, that is in Indonesia, in 2017, in March 2017 it was held. Earlier this IORA, a renaming was also done. So, earlier it was known as IOR-ARC. Earlier the name was IOR-ARC, Indian Ocean Rim Association for Regional Cooperation, Association for Regional Cooperation. So, that was the full name of earlier. And in fact, this IOR-ARC was started in 1997 in Mauritius. So, this was started in 1997, and at that time 21 members were there, right from West Asia, African countries, then we have from Southeast Asia. In fact, when you look at the map, you can understand. So, if you look at the Indian Ocean region, now we are covering a whole area. Now, let me take the world map, world political map, so that will tell you a better picture. See, we are talking about, this is the Indian Ocean region, and right from Indonesia, Malaysia and all these, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, now all along these Indian Ocean islands, Mozambique, Mauritius, Comoros, so then South Africa, then Mozambique, and in the other extent is Australia. So, it's a wide variety of countries, 21 countries, a diverse group right from Africa, Asia, Southeast Asia, Australia. And on the 20th year of formation, now on the 20th year of formation, that is in 1997 plus 20 is equal to 2017, this summit meeting was held for the first time. And main focus of this IOR-ARC was economic integration and economic collaboration, economic integration and economic collaboration. That is how it started. But of late, this has been, there is more emphasis on security issues. Of late, the emphasis got shifted to security issues also, and 6 areas of cooperation were identified. In fact, the member countries right from the beginning identified 6 areas of cooperation. Number 1, the maritime safety and security, maritime safety and security. Another focus is on trade and investment. Number 2, trade and investment. Number 3, on management fishery, because this is all surrounding the Indian Ocean region, lot of fish varieties are here, tropical ocean. So, naturally fishing and fisheries are a major portions of fisheries. Number 4, disaster management. This is also a region of a lot of cyclones, then earthquakes. So, disaster management. Then science and technology, tourism, science and technology, tourism. So, these 6 broad areas have been identified, and that is how the IOR ARC was started. And now, as I told, let us come to the member countries. Members, 21 members are there. See, first of all, Australia. From Australasia, the Oceania region, Australia is there. From Southeast Asia, we have 4 countries rather: Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand. Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand. So, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand. Then from South Asia, we have 3: Bangladesh, India, and Sri Lanka. Pakistan is not there. India and Sri Lanka. Bangladesh, India, and Sri Lanka. And number 4, from West Asia, Iran, Oman, UAE, Yemen. Iran, Oman, UAE, and Yemen. Then from Africa, right from South Africa, Mozambique, Tanzania, Kenya, then Somalia. So, all the countries bordering the Indian Ocean region, all the countries bordering the Indian Ocean region. So, South Africa is there, Tanzania, Kenya, then Madagascar, all islands, Comoros, Mauritius, okay, then Seychelles. Seychelles. So, we are talking about 21 countries. So, all along the southern Africa, you please see African continent, you will understand, all along the African, South Africa is here, or let me take African continent, that is better. So, political, much more easy to understand, easy to see. So, you can see South Africa, then we have Mozambique, Tanzania, Kenya, and Somalia, all along the east coast. So, there is no problem. And then the islands here, Madagascar, then Comoros is here, Seychelles is just north of it, and east of it, east of Madagascar is Mauritius. Mauritius is not shown in the African map, but otherwise, so these are the 21 countries, and Pakistan is not there, and we could effectively, or rather, one thing which India did is, we could somehow effectively block the entry of Pakistan into the whole thing. So, 21 members, it is a diverse group, Asian countries, South Asia, Southeast Asia, West Asia, then Africa, Australia. So, the main objective is trade and commerce, and the tourism, fishing, very good. So, to promote a sustainable growth, balanced development. So, all these things are part of it. So, it is a wonderful idea, but unfortunately, even though it started with great fanfare in 1997, a 2017 summit was also held, but no major progress in this. In fact, there is a lot of opportunity, because this is a new Silk Road. The Indian Ocean is a new Silk Road connectivity. Most of the resources are here, most of the geopolitical issues are here, but unfortunately, we are not able to move forward in a big way. A collective effort is required, more coordination is required. The big countries like India, Australia, South Africa should take the lead, then only some movement forward will be there, but unfortunately that has not happened. Then there are, when we started, no major security issues and all, but today global terrorism is a big issue, money laundering is a big issue, then security of the sea lanes is a big issue here. So, there are many issues, or rather most of them are developing countries except Australia. All the member countries are developing, or except Australia and Singapore maybe. So, lot of development issues are involved in it. Substantial population is there. Indian Ocean is a new activity area, no doubt regarding that. So, anyway, so the Jakarta summit was held in 2017, and they passed a resolution called IORA, Indian Ocean Rim Association Concord. They passed, is like a statement, okay, this is the declaration. So, it was called the first IORA Concord was declared, or something like an IORA declaration was there, and it also laid out a vision of IORA for the future, a vision of IORA for the future. So, this was announced, and marine safety, security, everything we talked about. So, the action plan for the next 5 years, everything we talked about, but ultimately the bottom line is there is a lot of potential. If the member countries want, there is possibility, and most of them are developing countries. So, we can increase the South-South cooperation, that is the first thing. We can also enhance the bargaining power vis-a-vis the developed countries, because they are all Asian, what you call the developing countries surrounding the Indian Ocean region. We can have collective steps on sustainable development issues, global warming issues, because this is also an area where global warming could be severely affected because of the rise in the sea level. So, great potential, but till now we have not achieved any of those potential, or rather we have not reached any of those things till now. Long way to go, but it can be a good initiative. But again, if you want really results, then countries like India, Australia and South Africa should take the lead, so that things can. And now out of this 21, even though started in 1997, 2 countries like Somalia, there is no proper government. Yemen is in civil war. And Iran is in trouble. So, if you look that way, there are many problems in this region right now in this association, but if we can move forward, if we can identify the right steps, there is great potential for cooperation also in this new, especially after the corona pandemic. There is a lot of scope for cooperation among the countries to enhance our economic growth, development, and it can also help in enhancing the people to people coordination, then tourism. So, a lot of scope is there, but till now we failed to achieve most of the goals which we wanted to achieve.